Thank you. This is my first time to speak in this political house, and that is why I want to start with the following things to make something clear. I already said this to Mr. Juncker in a meeting when Mr. Juncker visited our group with members who are fighting for their sovereignty and democracy in the EFDD. We love Europe, a beautiful continent, but we are against this terrible union. Of course, we really want to work together with other countries in Europe, but not in this way, and we don't want to lose our own sovereignty. Every day we see that national power is being transferred to Brussels. It won't take long before we have no say anymore about our own future. The United States of Europe will be a fact, with Sweden as a providence. In Sweden we have 25% young people out of work. Why is this happening? The European Council came with a youth employment initiative. This EU strategy is a real failure. It has been set up to support young people not in education, employment or training in the regions, with a youth employment rate in 2012 of above 25%. There are very large disparities between the youth employment rates in different regions. For example, in Spain and Cyprus, the rates of youth unemployment in December 2013 were 54.3% and 40.8% respectively. In Greece, the youth unemployment rate for November 13 was 59%. In Sweden, it stands currently at around 25%. The problem is that most of the EU funding allocated to address youth unemployment would be allocated to countries with a much higher youth unemployment rate than Sweden. So we are at the backyard and we can pay for the other countries, which is totally unfair. As I said, it's very easy to be solidary with other people's money. Youth unemployment is today again an item on the agenda of this House. Again, recommendations on how to tackle youth unemployment in the EU. Again, we are trying to make it easier for young people to move to jobs or training, and to call the EU for support and quality standards for traineeships and apprenticeships. Well, let me explain to you something. It doesn't matter how many times we put youth unemployment on the agenda. It doesn't matter if we add another 300 billion euro of Mr. Juncker to boost jobs and growth. The EU will not succeed. Our taxpayers already contributed all of the money to the EU, and now again Mr. Juncker wants to have more money for his first top priority as Commission President. More money for what? More money to create jobs. That is pure communism. It shows we can see Mr. Juncker running away on the communistic highway even before he got elected. We want a better and stronger Sweden, but above all we want our sovereignty back.